So now I'm going to show you how to do a checkup on your, oh my gosh, the posture on my face is crazy. Do a checkup on your car. So number one, just first of all, you're gonna wanna look at your car and like all the lights that come on. So we're just gonna see if anything comes on, and it looks like nothing's coming on. Okay, so now we're just gonna pop the trunk, and for each car it's different. For me, it's right there. I did not mean to pop the hood. So we're gonna just pop the hood, and for each car it's differently. For mine, it's up here. All right, so now we're just gonna open the latch, which... Okay, so what we're gonna do first for this checkup is take a look at the oil, which if you look closely, you can see that it's this one right here, because it says, first of all, engine oil. And so we're just gonna pop this out, put paper towel under, and we're just gonna wipe it all off first for this first round, and then stick it in, stick it out, and then as you can see, it's pretty low, I would say. Actually. Would you say that?
Well, yes. Yes, that is pretty low.
So it's looking pretty low, actually, but first, I do have a light in my car that'll tell me when the oil is low, so I'm a little confused why the light didn't come on, but by the looks of the oil, it's pretty dark, but it's not dark enough to where you would have to replace it. All right, so now that we looked at that, if you did want to put oil in, because sometimes cars do like lose oil over time, blah, blah, blah. And like for some reason, some cars, like my cousin's, it came out really fast, so she had to do it like in the college parking lot too. This is where you're gonna put it in, and usually on the top of the cap, it'll say what type of oil you need in there. And let's look at this battery over here to see if it's anything's corroded or it doesn't look like that. Mine does not have a translucent casing, so I can't see like the fluid level, but right now it's still looking pretty decent. All right, so here is the brake fluid, and as you can see right here, there is a max and then there's a minimum down here. And right now I'm just below the maximum, so I know that I'm good right there. Yeah. Okay, so now we're gonna check the coolant, and you should not open this hot, but right now my car has actually been cooling down for a hot second, and so we're just gonna take a look. So, whoops. We're gonna check for discoloration of the coolant, so we're just gonna put this napkin in here. I'm actually gonna make it longer to check for the level. Let's take a look. Okay, and right now, it's pink, so that's a pretty good color. It's not like brown, it's not yellow, you know what I mean? So now let's check the level, and right now, it's actually pretty low. It's actually pretty low, and I can see that because right here, this is the level where it's supposed to be, and this is where I found it. So I may need some more of that and some more oil. So this is the steering wheel fluid, and right here it tells you the type of fluid that you need in it. And we're just gonna open this up, take a look. You probably won't need to replace this anytime soon. Just gonna dip my finger in there. Yeah, it's pretty full. So we got a lot in there. And so now the next few that we're gonna look at is just by the sounds and how the car generally runs.
Okay.
Okay, so this is our antifreeze plus coolant. This is ready to use, so you don't need to mix it with 50/50 water, because that's what you would have to do. So basically, we're gonna just open this while it's cold. And just gonna just like so. And ka-chow! This one is actually green, so to tell when it goes bad, we're gonna be looking for like a kind of yellowish looking color.
Come on.
Okay, so now the next few, like I said, we're just gonna see how the car runs when it's idle. And so right now just gonna listen for any sound. So it started up nicely, right? It started up quick, fast. It's not like sputtering, nothing's growling. When I do drive, the brake pads, they could be a little worn. I might have to take a look at those. Let's take a look at the tires while we listen for any weird sputtering. Tires seem to be pretty good. But some cars actually will tell you when your tire pressure is low, and it should be somewhere like around like 50. We filled these up, and we filled up my friend's. Hers were at 20. So yeah, they're looking pretty good. You can usually tell if they're flat by, first of all, just taking a look. Like if you see like everyone knows what a flat tire looks like. I'm not really gonna explain it, but how you would fill it up is taking this right here, this piece. You would unscrew this cap, and then if you have an air compressor at your home, you can just hook that right up. It'll tell you the PSI, and you can just shoot some air right into it. But yeah, that's what I learned about making cars, checking up on cars. This is my little baby Pontiac, my queen, my beauty, and yeah, thanks for watching. Stay safe on the road.